I wasn't there, so I don't know. Is it possible that Paul Nungesser really did e-par Emma Solkowitz? Absolutely. But if that were the case, why would she agree to go to his room for a shindig? Are those the actions? "10 days later, she texted him with a whatever I want to see you. Respond, I'll get message on my phone. After he sent her an effusive message on her birthday, she responded, I love you, Paul. Where are you? Oh boy. On July 17th, Columbia filed a lawsuit against on July of the investigation. Paul's remaining time at Columbia became very difficult for him and not what Columbia would want any of its students to experience. Columbia will continue to review and update its policies towards ensuring that every student, accuser and accused, including those like Paul who are found not responsible, is treated respectfully and as a full member of the Columbia community. Nungesser's parents told Newsweek that they felt vindicated after what they described as a 4-year test. Sorry about that, guys. As a 4-year effort to clear his name. The mattress girl. This was the mattress girl. She filed a police report against Paul Nungesser for essentially ghosting her. She got upset and decided, you know what, I'm going to retroactively withdraw consent. This, of course, is her carrying the mattress around campus. Another interesting twist to the story is video. She got smashed out on camera and put the video out. A woman by the name of, quote, Jackie Coakley accused a fraternity of gang e-parring her, and it was completely false. You know what? Hang on, guys. You want to know why? Walter! God damn it. Walter, get out of there. Where's my spray bottle? All right, guys. How's that? Am I still breaking up here? Let me know if we're good to go, guys. We good? Yes? No? Maybe so? Yeah, Walter's been a motherfucker the last couple of days, man. Jesus. Ay. Okay. All right, we're doing good. Okay. At any rate, the Jackie Coakley situation turned out to be a complete hoax. The entire story was fabricated. Let's go to another situation. Oh, yes. The Duke lacrosse boys. You guys remember this, right? I was actually living in Clayton, North Carolina, when all of this was going down in Durham. Of course, Crystal Gail Mangum accused Reed Seligman, David Evans, and Colin Finnerty of gang e-parring her. Turns out The whole thing was false. Completely fabricated. Completely fabricated. The prosecuting attorney, and I forget what his name is. I'm sure you guys will let me know. The prosecuting attorney was not impeached. He was disbarred and served a day in jail because he literally attempted to railroad these guys. And if you guys want to know more about this, you guys have got to check out the 30 for 30 called Fantastic Lies. I will never, ever forget this press conference. David Evans, I remember when David Evans got in front of everyone and said, hey, you guys have been told some fantastic lies. Incidentally enough, he was right. They were told fantastic lies, and the man to his left, one of the junior partners, he was kind of a nobody at the law firm. This was when DNA evidence was relatively new in the legal community. This guy, in 1 week, figured out about he's not a scientist, but he literally crammed all these books into his head, and he figured out, wait a minute. There are some inconsistencies in the DNA, and the rest was history. A little closer to home. You guys remember the whole Fresh and Fit summer? You guys remember that? When Abba and Preach made an appearance on Fresh and Fit, went into Myron's apartment, went into his home, drank his drinks, ate his food, and then a few months later came back and talked a bunch of trash about him. Myron and Fresh took the bait, and then all hell broke loose. Anna Quinn accused Myron of e-parring her. It was a complete lie. Matter of fact, Anna Quinn recently reached out to Myron to see if she could get back on the show. You can't make this stuff up, guys. She actually reached out to Myron to apologize. Are you kidding me? Apologize? What about Miss Cheeks? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember Miss Cheeks? You guys remember Miss Cheeks? Miss Cheeks said that she was pregnant with baby Myron. She was pregnant with baby Gaines. That actually turned out to be cap. And I remember, I'll never forget this. I'm in Connecticut filming Save-A-Ho, and I'm actually texting back and forth with Myron because I saw that she was on telling lies. He's sitting there texting me back and forth. Miss Cheeks looks at her phone and says, oh, Myron, he's calling me right now. It was a complete lie. Complete lie. All of it was cap. The point is, guys, the point is that when I guess the Matrix wants to get rid of you, they can certainly try. But now the question becomes, why would they try to get rid of Andrew Tate? What is the motive behind this? The reason why the world, the mainstream media at large, hates Andrew Tate is because Andrew's waking people up. He's waking guys up. The more men are exposed to Andrew Tate and what he talks about, the less we can be taken advantage of. Andrew Tate speaks the truth, guys. Andrew Tate speaks the truth. And they got rid of him. They wanted to get rid of him because they did not want him to continue to tell the truth. He tells guys, look, man, look, the American dream is not what it used to be. The American dream is not what it used to be. Girls are not made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. Girls are not these virtuous creatures. No, girls are very, very much opportunistic. Girls are very much out of pocket. Everything that Andrew Tate espouses is a direct threat to the sisterhood uber alles. Shout out to Rolla Tomasi. Anybody who listens to Andrew Tate and actually believes and takes what he says seriously essentially escapes the Matrix. That's what happens. The more people who subscribe to this line of thinking, the less puppets they have to mess around with us on. That's the reason they want to get rid of Andrew Tate. That's the reason why they want to get rid of him. Then we come to Destiny and Abba and Preach. A while back, I called Destiny, I characterized him as an enemy of masculinity. An enemy of masculinity. Destiny is an enemy of masculinity. He sat there in front of Pearl, in front of this lawyer, grasping at straws, making these weak, flimsy arguments because he doesn't like the fact that Andrew Tate figured women out. I said this before and I'll say it again. This is why we are disliked. And dude, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You cannot trust men who are not good with women if you are. If you're not good with women and your homeboys aren't good with women, trust away. You guys are going to screw each other over anyway. It doesn't matter one way or the other.